opportunity to check in with myself on past goals and to plot and plan for the upcoming year. What I set out to do, and I allowed that year to dictate my thoughts and hold me back. The new Good morning, you guys. Welcome to a new video. Somehow it is June. It is the 10th of June today. I don't know how that happened. So that means we're halfway through the year, and I thought it would be a really good time to go back and watch my New Year's resolutions video that I put up in January and just take stock of everything that I wanted to do for the year and kind of check in with myself and see how things are going. I've definitely had my goals in mind as I've been going through these last few months of my life, and I know there's things that I need to work on and things that I'm doing well. So I thought we could just check in on everything today and try to get back on track with everything. So my word of the year for 2024 was routine. I really wanted to build some routines into my life this year so that I didn't have to think so much about what I was going to be spending my days doing. I talked in this video, which I'll link in the description box down below if you guys haven't seen it yet, but I talked in this video a lot about how I was just feeling like I had too many choices in my days and in my weeks. I have a lot of freedom in my life, and I need a lot of self-motivation in order to get things done and be successful. I run my own business, which means there's nobody telling me what to do and when to do it. And if I don't feel like doing something, I can always tell myself that I'll do it tomorrow or I'll do it next week. And that was a habit that I commonly found myself doing and that I really wanted to get away from. And I felt like a way to accomplish that was to create a routine for myself to make sure that I was getting everything done that I wanted to do every day and every week, which would lead to getting everything done that I wanted to do every year. So I just sat and watched my video. It was a good video. I remember when I was making it at the time, I wasn't super happy with it. I think mostly just because of like the tone of my voiceovers, but watching it back now, it was a really good video. So I made a few little notes in my planner from that video, and then I have my quarterly goals checkup in here that I had done not on camera back in March. And then I have like pages and pages of notes and just things that I wanted to work on and routines that I wanted to implement. I wanted to set up daily, monthly, and weekly routines for the year. I wanted to have a fitness routine and a step goal, and I wanted to keep my house clean. I had some specific goals about my hair health and how many books that I wanted to read this year. I had some specific goals for YouTube and my freelance business as well. And then I had a few goals that I wanted to continue working on from the previous year that I felt like I had done successfully, which were to continue eating really healthy and drinking less alcohol. At the beginning of the year, I wrote down a little list of everything that I wanted to do every single day of the week. So for example, on Mondays, I wanted to plan any content that isn't already planned for the week. I wanted to delete old footage from my phone and computer to just keep up with my digital storage. I wanted to fill out my planner for the week if I hadn't done it already. I wanted to go to spin class. I wanted to do menu planning and get groceries, and I wanted to clean my office. And I wanted that to be what I did every Monday, every week for the entire year. And before we went to Mexico City, I was doing that. I have a list like that for every single day of the week, and I feel like for the most part, I was doing everything that I wanted to do every day of the week, and I was feeling so good about myself, and everything was going really, really well. Then we left Mexico City for a month. Obviously, I couldn't keep up the same routines while I was down there, and I knew that was going to be the case. And I knew when I came back, I was going to struggle to get back into my routines, but I figured that because I had already been doing it for a few months before I left, that it would come kind of naturally to me because I knew in my head what I wanted to do every single day, but I stopped sitting down and looking at what I wanted to do every day and checking things off and really like using my planner in general. I have been a planner gal for many years, like since university. I have used a planner every single day, and since we've come back from Mexico City, I've barely been using my planner at all, and I feel like it's hurting me. It's hurting me in my goals, guys. I absolutely have not been following my plans for myself and building myself into the routine that I want to be in on a daily and weekly basis since we've come back from Mexico City. Certain things, yes, I've been doing. For example, my workout routine, which I will talk about a little bit later in this video, I've been sticking with my workout routine. But a lot of other things I have not been doing. My cleaning schedule, gone out the window. My specific days for specific things, gone out the window. So what I'm gonna do is just sit here with my planner. I'm gonna go through my weekly routines that I had written out for myself before. I'm gonna rewrite them so that they're fresh in my mind. And I'm gonna make any little changes and adjustments to them that weren't working when I was actually doing them earlier this year. For example, every Friday I wanted to clean all of the surfaces and the floors in the apartment, and I only ended up doing that a couple times because it just didn't fit into my Fridays very nicely. So I'm gonna move the surfaces and the floors to a different day of the week because I still wanna do that weekly, it just wasn't working on Fridays. So let me go ahead and rewrite out my schedule for the week so that we can get back on track with that. Got this all down. Something that I found that I wanted to do earlier in this year that wasn't really working for me was to do a little bit of cleaning every day of the week. Previous to that, I would have cleaning days where I would take an entire day and do all of my cleaning that I needed to do in that day. And that wasn't something that I was happy with because I didn't feel like it was allowing me to keep my house clean for long periods of time. It would be like everything would slowly degrade, and then we would have like one day of everything being spick and span and spotless, and then everything would slowly degrade again, and I just didn't feel like it was working out. So what I wanted to do was split up my cleaning so that different areas of the house just felt clean, and I felt like having it as part of a weekly routine would just help me keep the house cleaner in general. One thing that was working with that was cleaning the bathrooms every second Wednesday. That was working out really well for me, so I'm gonna stick with that. But on Mondays I had cleaned the office. On Fridays I had cleaned the surfaces and floors. So I wanna combine those two things into one day because I feel like I'll be more likely to get them done. So on Mondays, I'm still hoping to clean my office every Monday, but I'm also gonna add the surfaces and floors to Mondays. And hopefully combining those two things will help me more easily work them into my weekly routine. I've actually gone ahead and just removed everything from my to-do lists for Fridays. When I was originally working out my weekly schedule, it was in January. We were not in wedding season. So now that we're in wedding season, I'm often working most weekends. So pretty much every single Saturday for the next like 4 months, I'll be working, and often some Sundays and Fridays as well. So what I'm gonna actually do is take Friday as a designated weekend day. When I had built out this schedule in January, Monday to Friday were going to be really structured, full of routine, and then Saturday, Sunday, my weekend days, were going to just be for relaxing, chilling, hanging out, reading all day if I wanted to, spending the day shopping with Will, going to the beach, like just doing whatever, not having to have any type of structure or routine. And that in itself was going to be the routine, was the 5 solid days, the 2 days off, the 5 solid days, the 2 days off. So I do want to continue doing that, but I will be working most weekend days. So I'm going to take Friday as a designated weekend day for me, where I don't have anything specific that I need to do for work or for YouTube or for anything. And of course, if I want to do those things, I can on that day, or if I'm working, like if I have a wedding on a Friday morning, obviously that's going to be the case. But for the remainder of the day on Friday, I don't want to have anything to do. So Friday and Sunday are going to be my designated weekend days. And then Saturday, which is my busiest day for weddings and for work, I often have things back to back on Saturdays, and I'm working out of the house literally all day, every single day on Saturdays, will be included in my work week. So we're now Wednesday to Thursday, mostly working from home on my computer, doing admin things and things that I need to get done, getting all my cleaning in, getting all my cooking in, doing all of the things that I want to work on and use to build my life and my routines. Friday, we're gonna take a day. Saturday, we're gonna continue building those routines, getting my work done, building up my business, and then Sunday, another day off. And we're gonna continue that schedule for the next few months while we're in wedding season. And we'll look at everything again once my weekends start to open up again when we get into like the end of October, November, December of this year. Okay, so next, I had some specific goals for YouTube. I wanted to grow to 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I actually didn't write down how many I started with anywhere, which was kind of a mistake, but anyways, I'm gonna go and look now and see how many I have and how many I need to get to 2,000, and then I'm gonna break that down by how many subscribers I need to grow per week, per month, and then per day in order to achieve my goal, just to break it down and make it a little bit easier for me. I'm gonna finish everything up here with my planner, just going through everything, going through my thoughts, writing down anything that I feel like I need to write down. And then we're going to move on with this day and we're gonna get back to my routine that I was doing earlier in the year, and we'll do some meal planning and some groceries. So I'll see you for that. So I've checked back in with myself. I have refreshed my mind and my soul with my goals for this year. We're gonna get back on track. Something that I was doing really well before we went away to Mexico City was meal prepping. Eating healthy is super important to me and to Will, and I love to cook. So I have always done a really good job of cooking really healthy, nutritious, whole food, plant-based dinners. But a bad habit that I got into over the last couple of the years was reaching for more fast foods at lunchtime. I don't mean fast food like fast food restaurants, but like quick foods, so things out of the freezer, like pierogies or dumplings. Before we went to Mexico City, I was meal prepping. I was making all kinds of soups and salads and different things that I could keep in the fridge and pull out for lunches and eat those during the week, so that lunch would still be quick, but it would be more healthy and more nutritious. And since we've come back from Mexico City, I have kind of fallen off that. And by kind of, I mean I have. So I'm gonna get back into my meal prepping and I'm looking forward to it. So I'm gonna do my meal planning for the week and I can get back on track with eating my healthy lunches. The next thing that I want to do on Mondays is make sure that my planner is filled out. As you can see, this is last week. Looks like the week before I got into a little bit, but this is the week before that. This is the week before that. Like, I have not been using my planner on a regular basis for weeks, and it's impacting my productivity and it's impacting my routines. So we're gonna get back into it this week. I'm gonna go ahead and fill out my entire planner, make my to-do lists, plan out every single thing that I want to get done this week to make sure that I am getting it done. So I'm gonna finish this and then we can move on with our day. Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold today. Oh my gosh. Hello. I actually have no idea what time it is. Let me check. 1:30. It's 1:30. I finished all of my self-reflecting this morning, made some lunch for me and Will, and now I'm sitting in the grocery store parking lot. So I've got my list from all of my meal planning, and I'm gonna go in and get everything I need for my meals this week. Okay, home from the store. Let me show you everything I got. I went shopping at the end of last week, so I didn't need a ton of stuff, but I feel like I still got a pretty good amount. Got some bean sprouts, Mr. Noodles, tofu, Beyond sausage, a red onion, some shallots, some white kidney beans, and some white navy beans, tomato sauce, bread, broccoli, basil, hummus, a cucumber, some tomato paste, and veggie broth. I got some flat leaf parsley, a giant bag of quinoa. Two of the recipes that I want to make this week had kale as the main ingredient, so inspired by my week a couple of weeks ago where we were trying to incorporate more different kinds of plant foods into our diet that week, I decided to get some Swiss chard and kale, so I'll sub out the kale in one of the recipes for the Swiss chard. Look how gigantic this is. Crazy. And then last but not least, a lemon. So that's everything I got for my groceries. Feeling tired. I was yawning the whole way home. Gray sky days just do it to me. I don't know why. I just can't be awake when the sky is gray. So I'm gonna put this all away and then make myself a little decaf and continue with the list. Okay, I had my little decaf shot and I was just looking at my list. And the things I have left to do today are to fold our clean laundry, get my workout in, and then do the surfaces and the floors. So I'm gonna start with the surfaces and do the laundry. And I'm booked in for a 50-50 class at 4:30, which I'm very much looking forward to. It's half Pilates, half yoga in the hot room at the studio, and I'm just very excited. So I want to be able to enjoy that, to have everything on my list done before that. So let's do that first. Pretty much all of the surfaces done. The floor is a bit of a mess at the moment. We have some Will's like tools are spread out all over here because he's in the middle of trying to fix our bathtub. Finished putting all the laundry away, which means we're almost done checking off everything from my to-do list today. I only have the gym left, so I have about half an hour between now and when I need to get ready to leave for the gym. So I'm just gonna spend it working on the photo albums, the never-ending photo albums from our wedding. I've been working on putting all of our pictures away in here. I've gotten to the point in the day where we arrive at the wedding venue, so that's what I'm working on now. I've got a little stack of photos all ready to go here, and I'm just gonna work on popping them in and yeah, knock out 30 minutes of this. which means I got everything done on my checklist today. Just the first time in a really long time because I haven't been making checklists. Oh, such a good workout, guys. I literally love like the half yoga, half Pilates thing. It just fills my soul and it's such a good workout. And I really like have to push myself so hard in the Pilates portions. And then you just like make it through the yoga and it's just all very excellent. I sweat so much. My pants and my sports bra are literally drenched, like as if I dipped them in water. And I love that. It feels so good. Yeah, it's 5:45. I just got home. Will's not here. I have no idea where he went. I'm guessing maybe he went for a run, but he told me he wasn't gonna run today. I don't know. So I don't know where he went. My workouts have been literally the most consistent part of my routine since January. I've been working out 5 days a week, every week, and I've had a consistent workout split. So it's more or less Mondays are spin or Pilates. Tuesday, upper body day. Wednesday is spin. Thursday, lower body day. And then Friday, hot yoga. I do a detox class. And that's the way it's been. And I've just been absolutely living for my workouts. I've been loving them. And so because I've been enjoying them so much, it's been really easy to stick to my little workout routine this year. So it's been really great. Yeah, I'm gonna jump in the shower and I'll see you for dinner. So I made some gnocchi for dinner, a little bit of basil to top it all off. It looks pretty. And we're gonna watch the first episode of Eric on Netflix. Is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. Eric. Oh my God, I just crawled into bed to put on YouTube and read my book. And I'm so happy that I remembered that I was vlogging. I haven't vlogged in a couple of weeks, so usually when I'm just getting back into it, it can be hard to remember to pick up the camera, but I remembered. We're here. Dinner was delicious. Eric was good. It's like a mystery, a murder mystery. A little boy goes missing. We just watched the first episode, so we'll see how it goes, but good so far. Feeling sore from my workout, my glutes and my legs and my arms and literally everything, so that's great. Yeah, I just wanted to have a little refresh when it came to my New Year's resolutions. They were important to me this year because I feel like they're going to be very beneficial to my mental health, my physical health, my health overall, which is kind of the focus of my life right now. Will and I were talking about it the other day. We feel like our health and wellness is so much more of a priority now that we're in our 30s. In our 20s, we had other things to focus on and care about, like drinking and having the most fun ever. And now we're shifting away from that more. And yeah, I want to be a very healthy person inside and out. So I need to just get back on track with my goals. Since we got back from Mexico City, I've been aware of the fact that I haven't been keeping up with the routines that I had started at the beginning of the year, and I just felt like I needed a day like this where I just sat down and refocused and yeah, got back into them. So today went really well. I checked off my whole list and I'm looking forward to getting back on track with all of the New Year's goodness. I think the biggest thing that I was missing was just having certain things on certain days. So having my freelance day, having my editing day, having my filming day, and just having that be the same every week is what I was really missing. So we're gonna get back to that. I'm gonna watch some YouTube and then hopefully finish my book. I'm reading The Thornbirds. I got it back from the library and I've just been like ripping through the second half. It's devastating in like the best way. So I'm at 95% and it says I have 45 minutes left to go. So I will hopefully finish this up tonight and I can give you guys a full review in another video. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. How are you guys doing with your New Year's resolutions? Have you completely forgotten about them? Are they sticking? Are you still working on them like me, where you have some going really well and some not so much? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a new video very soon. Bye, guys.